Right now, almost 1 million Washingtonians who rely on SNAP benefits remain in limbo, wondering where their next meal will come from. To help fill the gap, Governor Ferguson has redirected $2.2 million towards state-funded food assistance.
And this week, the city of Seattle approved $1 million a week in emergency funding for local food banks and meal programs until benefits are restored. But the big question, when will that money actually reach the nonprofits feeding our communities? Fox 13's Lauren Donovan went to find out.
Let's use the Ballard Food Bank, for example. When are those dollars going to get right here? According to DSHS, those millions of dollars doled out by the state, they're right now in flux. They don't have a concrete timeline, but the goal is to have them done by this week, the 1st of November. As for that $1 million weekly pledge from the city of Seattle, the newfound one, the mayor's office tells me selected organizations like food banks and meal programs, they can begin making purchases this week with reimbursements next week. Now, if you're seeing all this here behind you and wondering what happens when I come to a place like the food bank, what do I do with the groceries I'm given? We've got an answer for that as well. And for that, we have brought in Erica Bigelow from Seattle's Child magazine. She's a mom with all the helpful tips for us. So one thing you want to suggest to folks is actually in the palm of their hand, and it's for anyone looking to kind of maximize what they might be getting from the food bank mixed with what they already have in the pantry.
Yes, absolutely. So there are apps out there that you can find that will do this also, but one thing that has become so easy is ChatGPT, and it's, you know, pretty much at our fingertips, right? And what I've been seeing online is that people are putting in those odd things that they have in the back of their pantries and in their freezers, and they're saying, what can we make with this? And ChatGPT is coming up with simple recipes that you can then augment with something you get from the food bank or the grocery store and create these recipes that are nutritious.
So I'm sure a lot of our viewers are also familiar with little free libraries or pantries, but there is another suggestion that could help people during this time.
Yes, there are also little free community fridges, and they aren't as plentiful as the little free pantries and the libraries that you see around the neighborhoods, but they are around Seattle, and you can actually Google a map for them, and it will show you. And there's a map out there also through Instagram that you can find for the pantries, and you can find where these fridges are. And these are a great way to be able to get some food when you need it, because they're open basically all the time. So I know that the food banks have limited hours sometimes, and they also have long lines sometimes these days, and so these are another great option, and also a super good way for the neighbors to be able to say, oh, I have extra food, and I can go ahead and put it in this little, you know, free fridge, this community fridge, and people can claim it when they need it. And I have one more idea. So in your neighborhood, there's usually a Facebook group for a neighborhood, and on these Facebook groups, what I am seeing a lot of is neighbors really wanting to help their neighbors, and so they are making extra. They're doing double batches of soup, double batches of lasagna, and they're just putting it out there on the Facebook group saying, does anyone need some? And if they have leftovers they bring home from the store or from a restaurant, they're doing the same thing. So if you can join your neighborhood group, your neighborhood Facebook group specifically, you're going to be seeing some of these things on there too.
That's a really great tip.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
And as federal workers also go without pay during the government shutdown, SeaTac Airport stepped in to help employees in need of support. The airport shared these photos as Food Lifeline brought in 3 trucks filled with groceries for a food distribution event. The airport says it has opened a food pantry for its federal workers. Meanwhile, Fox 13 is partnering with the Washington State Fair Event Center and the Emergency Food Drive to host a community food drive. Take a look. This community-wide response will help local families as the federal government shutdown continues, and will be accepting donations at the Washington State Fair Event Center in their VIP lot from 4 until 6 p.m. this Thursday, November 6th.